Power to the peoples. We back at new maintenance. Yeah. We're gonna rock like Do-Rag Doom. And the Do-Rags that came in. You already know, man. Hit that, man. Put your Do-Rag on and hit that like button. Yo, Sage Brothers in the building. What's up, y'all? Huh? 15 minutes there. 10 minutes here. What's up? We working. Huh? Now the club is open. Come outside. I see you. They told me you was outside. I had to come outside to check for myself. You know, tomorrow I get that conversation. You know, tomorrow that conversation gonna be real nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for you. What's up, family? How y'all doing out there?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Tell Sherry Shepherd I said, what's up, man?
What up, Sherry?
Yeah, she owe me some money.
Oh.
Well, she had like I forgot. She owe me some bread. And Sherry Shepherd, holla at me. You heard? You owe me some money. Sure this is up. You owe me some money. Feel me? You owe me like 90,000. I need that. We need that. My peoples need that. Paid promotion starts here. You heard? Paid promotion starts here. You heard? What's up, y'all? 200 people in the building. You know I came to work. I'm waiting for y'all to get in. Sage is powerful tonight. I'm taking my time. I know what time it is. I know what those rosters did. I know what they did. I'm taking my time. You know what I'm saying? What up, y'all? How we doing out there? Nip Doom holding it down. I'm out here. I'm in the trenches. Just getting it started. Yo, he did that. Cam did that, man. He wanted to know about that pause button all day. He ain't bringing to that show. Asking those questions about that hoe. He ain't do nothing. He ain't do nothing. Do-Rag Doom bars. He ain't do it. Nah. Hey, yo. He ain't do none of that. All I remember him doing was asking questions about, yo, you think it's gonna be a part 2? He was wild. He was wild. I don't know. They probably paid them extra money to go that way. You heard? That was what probably happened. Yeah, that's what they paid.
Yeah, they probably did something crazy. Yo, they pulled out the sword off for a couple more seconds, hit him in his belly button just for asking Mexicans. Back in the days, it wouldn't happen that way, yo. I'm saying stress niggas would have to pay. It would locking this lay, yo, could have you ass laid out for days. My pay way more when, like, nobody said nothing but check how we did it last weekend. Yo, had to knock out Sagan for acting like what I'm speaking. Yo, a whole lot of pagged niggas weakened. Their bodies were so tossing and reaching. For asking more fucking questions, I was building up and made sure the guesses always stressed out with the whole messenger. He said, nah, kid, you're stressing out on the pleasure. Yo, I said, nah, he gonna make more than the money all day. Scores of them. How you doing, Lord of them? Yo, a lot of them ain't gonna make it, man. There's a whole lot of sticking stairs, some dough there. I ain't going red where. But yo, I was gonna ask you where you gonna go now. I got a whole code that's gonna fold now. Back in my days, yo, you wouldn't even know how. But when my making this, yo, it was making a whole lot of pillage when your whole gets grade, yo, when you was getting paid. But now, yo, now you're getting all scraped. I couldn't even make it to your own mortar. Yo, nobody even called her. Yo, that was the day which you ordered, make your lesson known to score the mortar. Yo, I was just holding for everybody out there in the morning to order them. They was like, yo, I need a waffle and a cheeseburger. I said, nah, man, come with these murder. Yo, that nigga here, ill blugger. Yo, he stole like 50,000 mugs, sir. Yo, out there in the phone cabinets, all on the calendars. Yeah, it made sure you name matter. But back in my days, kid, I would have puffed the adder. Yo, I would have had a snake up your fucking ass, son. I wouldn't even ask her, where you going fucking blast her?
Word up. Word up. You feel that, man? That was the theme song. I see what you doing, man. You in the bushes. Let me see what they doing out there. You know what I'm saying? What they doing out there? Huh? Watching you. Looking clear at you. All I got to do is throw some glass at you. Word. That's a real splash at you. You gonna be like that when they laugh at you. Word. I'ma sit back and just count cash at you. Maybe get your chick and throw cash at you. Word. It's over there, yo. Pick it up. Came through with a different truck. Knocked it up. Yeah, you ain't doing the pause buttons, but you was out there doing something we already know. This was something different from off the show. Right off the showroom floor. I broke the floor. Yeah, they looked at him. He was like, what more? I was like, yeah, kid, I came with more. He was looking for Shantae Moore. Nah, I brought my mans in the Roger Moore. You know, this was all about getting the cars in. We was like, play the cards again. That's what you was playing? Nah, my friend, I looked at you and threw a gym star to the chin. Yeah, that's how we all went out. We looked at it, we saw the thing. Nah, that was what? You ain't know, but don't tell them such. We was puffing the Dutch. We had raw papers, word up. Nah, we last long. It's a different risk and weight. You won't be strong, kid. Nah, you can move around with a switchblade. Yeah, I got nunchucks. Break your whole rib cage. Yeah. I move body parts like Rick. Rick, boy, don't play with him. He's on Rick James. Yeah, after that, he moved bodies like Luke Cage. Playing around with niggas that play the 12 games. Well, it's a different classroom, man. You know what time it is, man. Word life. Came through with a different pipe. Be led and blow up the night. Well, I bring the kid and Michael Knight. Get through the whole inferno. You already know. This would be something different. Burn his toes. Knock right out your shoes like the Flintstones. Wow. This a new way to run. Nah, you can't run. I already ran like Jesse Owens. I got there fast, kid, because they owe us. You know what time it is. Don't showboat for us, kid. But you know what time it is, kid. Word. You know what time it is, kid. Yo, you soft out there, man. I been knew you was soft. I said, yo, F-Love, that dude's still soft out there.
Yeah. How they
Big up
don't
to
get your
Maniac
money?
for sending that beat in, man. That's my man Maniac, Bully on the hiatus. But yeah, Maniac sent that in. That was fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they soft, man. I ain't know they was that soft.
Yeah.
They don't got no flavor out there. They clout chasing and running around.
Yeah,
I'm disappointed in the work schedule that they got out there. Word, I'm kind of disappointed in the work schedule that they got, cause that's dangerous. Cause they got you on the job site making money, knowing that you a slime ball. I don't like that.
No,
you making free cash. We not mad about the get money. Get your money.
Yeah.
But how you getting the money? It makes me think. Lucky
It wasn't
Maniac.
good the way it was got.
Tell him, yeah, because
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
like,
Cause yo, had you like, yo, I gotta go and put all this money together, yo. Stretch it on it like a limo did it. You was on the whole playing shit out to rid it, yo, of all this mess. I hate through all the stress, yo. All I needed was a damn cigarette. Just burn it all down so I could get the crown again. And I thought about it for a sec. I need stress all day and ain't got it yet. But why the hell damn mess was off the field where he at? Yo, I thought about it again and again. Back in the days, kid, I ain't even send a damn postcard in the mail to his own funeral. Why I worried about that to Kudo though? Yo, the whole Kudo, yo, I didn't even mess with hoes. But there's a difference between us and them, yo. The whole weakness of the man, it flows. It's hard. And the whole chest to break it open with one plank and grenade in the vest. I don't go stress it either, yo. I ain't even gonna worry about a cigarette or nothing. Yo, I leave a nigga next to his whole show with a whole vest in her. Yo, in my place, kid, you ain't gonna mess with nobody that's excellent. Yo, or where stress on the whole message you had. Yo, I said, nah, black, we ain't gonna mess with cats that above water.
Word. Well, you know what time it is. You know what time it is, but stop playing yourself out there. You know we in the building, man. Bring them back in the building. We gonna hold. I got the John right there. It's only 13 minutes in the building. It's only 10. I know what you're doing out there. You playing around. You hustling, and you know we out here on the block. They finished their work. They finished their work. They ain't got no more work for you out there. Ron Savage ran off with the pack. He tired. He was with the bag all day, carrying bags all day. You heard? I watch other people. They finished. They tired. They trying to see what they got for you for tomorrow. I already got my work ready for tomorrow. I already got my work ready for this whole month of June papers, man. It's the June papers, man. Hit the playlist, man. Feel me? We already outside, man. Because you want me to talk about you so you can tag and flag me again. I don't care about your gourmet chef books, and I don't care about your classical musical notes. I don't care about how many library books you quote. We don't care. That's not our problem. Where the bag at? That's it. We there where the bag is at. You got the bag? Are we over there? Don't ask
And it's sad how it seemed like the girls took over the bag, because it's like, if it ain't about the money and all that, I don't know about all that. All I know is the bag is the bag. You know what I'm saying? The bag been the bag. But you know what I'm saying? Why the bag? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Sexy Ray got the bag. She got the big bag. She holding it down. They got the Sexy Ray. She got the bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for her right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna holler at her. You know what I mean? I think I wanna sit back. Yo, what up? What up? I think I wanna chill with her. You know what I'm saying? Sexy Red, what up? I think I wanna put something down with her. You heard?
Okay.
Give her some of that. Give her some of that old thing, man. You heard?
Yeah.
Word up. What up? What up? You back? I know.
Yo, leaving crying.
If the vultures don't get you, I'll get you. And after that, it's over with a different missile. It could be a nuclear war hit you. Yeah, that's how I came through. You would look at him and say he's crazy, Mr. Magoo. I already know I was there, dude. Came with a whole bunch of niggas that came shoot. Yeah, like Ray Allen. This is something different when I stab niggas on alleys, man. Who you playing with, kid? Yo, it's wild. You gon' be right there, buck, yeah, stop smiling. This a different profile. This'll be gun shooting and firing, what? All you need to know is that I hit King Kong, knocked him off the Empire State Building like that. You gon' fall like that. Planes gonna attack. This gonna be something different. Format, what? You asking about all that, I seen you. Acting crazy, dude. But this time, they asking if it's gonna be there. I'm trying to leave veterans there. All they need was the extra pair. Yeah, I left the names pins there. Word. I'm looking at him in the mirror. He talked to Candyman clearly. Word. Came through the airport clearing. You know what time it is, kid, with the McFerrin, man. You looking all crazy out there, watching. Yeah, you know what time it is, stop clocking. Y'all remember the movie Clockers. You would get knocked off when my niggas play with Glock, kid. What? Take over spots, kid. This is something different. I play with spotters. Man, you don't know about that. It's a different cat. Knock you off for talking whack. What? Yo, it's me, man. We don't know nobody, man. We don't know nobody. We don't know him, them. We don't care about that. I don't know nothing. I'm just trying to save hip hop. I don't know them niggas. You know them niggas. I ain't met them niggas. Them niggas ain't giving me and my man no money. I don't know them niggas. You know them niggas. We don't know. Don't want to know. We know us. We know us. What my man Maniac did with these beats. You feel me? Big up to my man Maniac, man. You heard? We ain't worrying about nothing. We saving hip hop, man. You can talk about all the gossip. That's your problem. You feel me? We in the chambers.
See how it
We in
did?
the chambers, man.
Hip hop about to change the world. I got that, yo, call up the archdiocese, yo, clean man. All they want is don't want to die to me. Yo, they want to die before me. Yo, the nigga here gonna be lying to the AMC. That's the whole line degree. And line that should be to sniff up and sneeze. I be that whole damn real G. Yo, I put the damn police on their knees. I ain't gonna play with you. What happened that whole rap we used to kick back in days on old Creed? Yo, he ain't nothing at all though. Rocky hit him, knocked him out in the 4th row. Yo, I said, nah, yo, what up though? Hey, yo, back in the cack in the fold. Nigga, where you go though? It was like, yo, ho, no. Back that was that them, yo nigga. Now them niggas they ain't saying nothing. Yo, same thing. Sam did a whole damn blink, and I ain't gonna ask you why, nigga 5, and all a whole lot of niggas they ain't live. But I'm a thug, nigga. How you doing, done? What is sung, nigga? A whole lot of brung, a whole lot of coke and marijuana. Motherfucker can't fuck with me 'cause I'm after ya. Nigga, how you doing? I'm a real nigga with a whole lot of broke ass niggas with shoes in them. Yo, I ain't gonna play with niggas, nothing. Fuck with me, kid, you ain't gonna see the next sun, nigga.
Yo, they working. He working. They asked him, is he working? He came working. I'll take the lick without your IV for playing with me. Don't you play with me. It's a different seat. Can't swim with me. I ran the English Channel backwards and brought in 10 keys. All you gotta do is watch for me. I'll be on jet skis skating for free, moving fastly. Yeah, the whole thing is vastly. Who you playing with? Ron Savage Vaseline. Yeah, you looking all crazy and whatnot. Told you, came through the spot with big knots. Yeah, looking at the guy to save hip hop. This time I came with something different, but you not. You not even over there with the rest of them. But you gonna be over there with the rest of them, laying down right next to them. This is something different when I came with some flexiform. Or they saw the Lexus in it. Yeah, how you moving, kid? Me and my peoples suplexed them. Man, look at them. Falling backwards and whatnot. Crazy, nigga. You soft out there, man. I told you soft out there, man. I told you we came for to take you down for this work, man. You playing around out there, man. Huh? I don't even see you working. You want to come outside when people sleep. Talking about, yo, I'm working, so I'm going to do live going to work and all that. I don't want to see all that.
See how you move?
I don't want to see all. I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? You dancing around.
Yo, you that type to follow people into the store like that? I've been seeing the type you follow in the store, yo. Everybody did. I swear to God, people, you the type to follow people in the store, be like, yo.
Yeah, they follow them niggas under the bridge.
Like, yo, like, damn, I can't even move around, yo. You go, you know that song?
Around.
You know that song? We can take it out there. No, that song, we can take it outside. Yo, that 911, we can take it outside. Or something like that. I forgot, we can take it outside. Like,
that's what the pigs used to say back in the days. Like, yo, y'all got a problem, take it outside.
Take it outside, like, yeah.
Like, leave your weapons in the house. Take it outside.
You
know what I'm
ain't,
saying? But these dudes can't take it outside because they soft, man. They run around.
After I get my shit, I'll go outside.
Yeah, they soft, man.
I went to the store for a reason. I ain't come here for no damn.
Yeah, we ain't come here.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yo, $sign Hemp Mafia, so we can keep the lights on, man. You already know.
Nah, if you a shorty, that's another thing. Oh. If you're a girl, that's you know what I'm saying. That's something else. But that hasn't happened to F-Love yet. I don't know why. I guess they like that song goes, where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Oh, where is the love? I
don't even know who's saying it. I know what you mean, though.
Yeah, where?
It was two people singing it.
That's
one person.
That was on Dead Presidents album.
It came off some movie.
That was Dead Presidents. Yeah. The soundtrack.
Something like that.
It was an old song, 70-something.
Yeah, they should have made a part 2 of that, man. Sometimes they
part 2, man.
Yeah, they messed up
the whole part thing. 2 is such a good movie.
I mean, they should have made a part 2.
Nah, that was a classic.
Yeah, sometimes you can't mess with it.
You can't really mess with a classic man like that.
But I think they could have made a part 2, man.
No, it's like that movie, you know, Gone with the Wind or something like that. It's like a really classic.
Yeah, they made 1,000 Wizard of Oz. That was classic.
Nah, but come on, man. It wasn't even supposed to make those other Wizard of Oz. It was just a book. That's all it was.
Oh.
It's just a book.
But I'm saying, they got... Nah, they could have made it. They could have. I think they could have did that.
Well, Wizard of Oz? Wizard of Oz?
They made like 7 Wizard of Oz, though.
Well, with Michael Jackson and who else?
Tony Hawk, the skateboard.
I know they got a lot of the Wicked and all that, like the new Broadway stuff and all that. But that's nothing, man. That's not supposed to come out. It's just, you know, like, I can understand, yeah, all right. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just not. Sometimes
I think
the book is
stretch the imagination.
You can't make...
Or like Juice, you're right. You can't put no movie.
Yeah, see, Juice is another
Maybe they
example.
could have put a spin on. Nah. What if they would have made a television series out of that? Like, that would have been cool.
No.
Yeah, I think they would have been cool.
Look, Juice is just like ends at the end. It really ends like it's like in Dead Presidents. They end like what's jail or death? That's it, man. Nothing else.
But I'm saying, like Fat Albert. They made Fat Albert 30 times. They made the Hulk 30 times. 1,000 Spider-Man.
Right.
20,000 X-Men. So they could have gave that. They could have stretched the imagination. I think sometimes people be like, yo, I got a sure shot. But if anybody have something to make a remix, like they got John Wick, 1 through 12 and all that.
John Wick ain't
Transformers
ain't
9 through 12.
That's the same nothing.
Rocky toys. 12. They got Rocky 12.
Ain't nothing.
So they got Rocky 12.
Because Rocky's just, it's like, there's no death. It's just a fighting. It's
but
like,
still in all,
it's
this
not.
is a
It's not. You know what I'm saying?
that situation was about getting money and
Buck,
surviving.
buck.
All right, what was that other show called? Made in Brooklyn? What was
Brooklyn's
the name of that other
Finest?
show?
Brooklyn's Finest?
Nah, it was another one called Made in Brooklyn, I think.
Nah, I ain't remember that.
Yeah, that's an old one. It was about Red Hood projects, and some guys stole some money from some dude. I think it was Straight Out of Brooklyn. It's called.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I heard
Straight
about,
Out
I
of
heard
Brooklyn.
about it. I didn't
Yeah.
see it.
It was called Straight Out of Brooklyn, and that they could have stretched that, but that was raw. That was before. 'Cause when I watched that, it feels like what they try to copy today, like those movies we see about the hood. They could have stretched that though. The only thing I didn't like was the father was abusive with the drinking, because I don't think black people do things like that. I think we get nice, dance, party, and if we got an important business to take care of, such as a job, I don't think black men got time to be smacking up his wife, drinking beers, and smacking up his wife. That was kind
A
of.
lot of guys find a lot of time to do that.
But I didn't come from that. That's why I was like, I can't.
Nah, since back in the day, you know, I mean, they always been
Yeah,
doing it.
but
since
nah,
the old Stone Age days, man.
Hollywood did that shit, man.
Come on,
Niggas
man.
told them niggas to
But
do that.
besides that, man, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Because look, that's like Bill. That's like
look,
Cliff
him.
Huxtable smacking
Him.
Claire Huxtable.
Him. If you ever really live with a chick, man, you don't usually live with chicks, man. I lived with a couple
I
of
live
girls.
with
man.
women. I
I
have
ain't
my
gonna
kids,
lie,
man.
but yeah, I understand. But you
So I
live
live
with
with
them for a while. How long?
Till my kids was the ages, man. I got 2 children. You got
But
kids?
before that,
Do you
nah, I
got
ain't
kids?
got no kids.
I laid up with women. I
But
was a hustler.
just say this.
I
Though.
was a hustler. I
Before
had a lot of people.
listen, him.
Yes, make
Before
your
that,
Yeah,
you
man.
was
I
living
had
with
one.
them, right?
Yeah, I was chilling.
How long?
It's
For the longest period.
The age ain't, like Leah says, not a number.
Yeah,
I
all
was-
right, age ain't number,
I
but
was around.
you wasn't living with them. Cause I was living with. I'm telling you, I'm living with them for like something like on average like a good. I don't know,
But I think
6 months
Yeah.
to a year.
I did 8 years, man.
Oh,
I did years. This season.
Nah, you did more than me, so
Yeah, so
okay.
plus
okay.
you know I was in and out, moving around, street. Then when it was time to sit down, those count too. Now I sit down.
Yeah.
Now. So it was all about
8 years.
like that.
Yo, how could you take 8 years, man?
I mean,
Yo, it's crazy.
it's
You
8
insane,
with
man.
one and 9 with the other. I think something like that. I added all together. One was with one, and then I was with them like that, and
8
it
years.
goes on and it goes like that. So I had about years like that, and the whole key to that is have your own.
Damn,
That's a fact.
yeah. That's why you.
Have
That's
your
why.
own.
Is that why? Like, you kind of constantly getting swashed up and down the city and all that.
Who?
You,
What you mean?
because you know what I'm saying. You ain't living with none of them right now. You know what I'm saying.
You don't need to, because I got my own. They don't
But-
have their
but
own. They
you
probably
took
with
from them to
somebody.
get yours.
But I'm saying they probably with somebody.
You took from them to get yours, though.
You gotta get yours because you stay with them and they want to make they run. They tell you to get out. You ain't got nowhere to go. You're gonna go somewhere. So I don't play those games no more. My mother told me, get your own, man. When somebody tell you to step off, you got your own,
But
man.
it wasn't.
What was happening when they did that to you?
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
They did it to me bad, man.
See,
you know what I'm
and
saying?
That's
It was
sad.
just the psychological kind of like torture.
You ain't make no kids with no one.
All right.
So my story lane is different. I had children and watching the pigs, so they'll knock me or put me in a place not see them again.
Yeah.
So I had a rough situation. My situation was different.
Damn.
You know, everybody walk of life was a little bit like that.
It's not like you're not gonna see them. They got commissary. I mean, what the
Nah, you
conjugal
won't
visitation and all that.
man. It's either the beauty salon or commissary. They going to the beauty salon and tell you that the money they ain't making.
They're gonna keep.
They lost it.
What about the conjugal? It's the same thing.
Who?
Conjugal visitation and all that.
Nah, that ain't gonna work either because it's too long. Nobody got babysitting fees, and I'm telling you, if it ain't Rikers
If
Island,
it ain't about the money.
if it ain't Rikers Island, they ain't going. I'm telling
Yeah.
you. Once you go past 8 hours, see you.
Mhm.
You gotta get loyalists, man. You should be talking about 8 hours. And
Yeah, 8
you want
hours.
private run too,
Mhm.
because you'll say, hey, I'll be there, right? And you know what they do next? They
Mhm.
rent a hotel and stay out there and give them visits for 2 weeks out of a month. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. You
Right.
give them 2 weeks out of a month. Look, I'm gonna come every day for 2 weeks. Get conjugal visits and all that. You know what I mean? Take them to the trailer. You eat good. The vending machines is working. They
Mhm.
take quarters. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
So I don't think you'll have a problem if you got some loyalists.
Right.
But anybody else that just want to get their hair done and
You know, like the loyalists in the old during the Lewis and Clark expedition and all that, like the American Revolution and all that, were the people that were like loyal to the British Crown. Like,
that wasn't us though. We wasn't there.
Nah, I would be more loyal to the British Crown than the American.
I saw the movie Lawless. That thing is a tough thing.
Listen,
Give my life, please.
yeah, at least at times. At least at times. I mean,
Yeah, it's a tough. That job is tough. I saw Lawless. Respect carries you a long way, and your gun gotta be able to make a run, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen it. And you don't fire first, they're gonna take you out.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're gonna take out. We're gonna try to take out hip hop.
Who?
The president of the United States. I can envision it right now.
I don't know.
Probably trying to do it right now.
I don't care
like,
what he's doing. Make America great.
No. It's like this. It's not even the president. It's like some kind of secret society. The group is trying to destroy hip hop, and we trying to save it. But everything that we do, everything that we try to do, they try to do the opposite.
It's okay because
they're trying to take away. They're trying to take away from our business and our enterprise. They're trying to take away from our force, our revolution. They're trying to everything we try to do. They like the other day, yo. You know what I'm saying? Look, I ain't even gonna go into it, man.
You can, but see, I'm cynical on things these days because we should know better by now. You understand what I'm coming from?
Right.
I don't think if you haven't been told that that's a no-no, then something ain't right. Mama didn't teach somebody, or you probably was raised in foster care.
Do you think that hip hop can be considered a black form of art, like black music? Still, it's like more like it's still essentially black music, but like it's a music for all cultures. I mean, yeah, because they all do it in their languages and all that, but like it's very black. It came out black because the whole concepts behind like old school and new school and keeping it real and the culture and all that, the breakdance.
I think we kept it too real to the fact that we lost grip. Pause. No Ron Savage. We lost grip due to the fact that everybody wanted a lane.
Mm-hmm.
And when somebody came in that lane to intercede with it, it was like, you can't do that. That's like, hip hop is like a sandbox.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Anybody could go in there and do anything. It's enough space.
Right.
As a little kid, it's a very large space. You know what I'm saying? So in this day and that time, we up against that. Like it's a sandbox. You gotta know who you know. The day ones.
Yeah.
It's like for real. You know what I'm saying?
We go to Winter. Hey, what's up, Winter? I ain't doing Winter. Little Winnie. Yo, what up, Big Q? What up, Q? What up, Jay?
But when I had it,
what up, Jay? What up?
When I had hip hop, it was told to me.
What up, Jay? What up, Jay? What up?
up
Taj.
to all the Doom Mice. They got
We go to
their
the Doom
shot.
Mice. We go
Now,
to
when I got
Loaded Lux.
when I picked up the
So Boss
information
Willie.
on how to get down, it was real.
Long Beach Thing Savage.
You know what I'm saying? You had to really spread your wings and fly away, man.
Yeah, right.
You couldn't be like nobody else. So Hissan on the other side was chilling. You know what I'm saying? And he over there, you go over there and look at his sandcastle, like, oh snap, what up? And you want to make yours better. You know what I'm saying? That's how the game went down.
Yeah.
That's how I was moving.
Yeah, you was moving like that. Yeah.
I was doing that like that.
You know what I'm saying? You wasn't the type to bite off of the styles of the other people's sandboxes, was you? I
was doing that. I was
you
working.
wasn't the type to bite off of the styles of the other sandboxes. You wasn't the type to bite off of the styles of the other sandboxes that you looked at, right?
Because
I know you wasn't like that.
When Ray and Ghost came out, that was a breath of fresh air for them. You know what I'm saying? For people. It wasn't that many 1-2 people out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though they came from a collective group. But they needed to do their thing together to show that ain't nobody messing with them niggas. And ain't no rap duo out there except Dies Effects and Smith & Wesson and Helter Skelter. You know what I'm saying? And probably, but those are groups though. You know what I'm saying? Like Brand New, and that's a group. So we talking about duos, 2 people. So it ain't nobody I can really. EPMD, of course. You know what I'm saying? Gangstar, they was a group. Group Home, they a duo. You know what I'm saying? They 2. They good. So there's a lot of rap duos out there, man. Word up. Me and Son working on one. Of course, when Son get down from San Diego, he gonna be there, of course. So we hustling, man. We putting in that work. You feel me? Straight up and down. We got 30 minutes, man. This show is about 50 minutes. We came through real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up to everyone that came in attendance. Because I was just looking at that work from you, and I ain't see nothing educational, nothing. Right. All you kept worrying about was how the Punisher was playing with P. Diddy. You and Diddy, y'all got Tootsie Rolls, man. I realized, Cam. No man keep asking, unless you a porn fanatic. You work in the corn industry.
Yeah, you know.
Like corn all day. You eat corn all day. You wake up eating cornmeal, cornbread, corn sausages, corn dogs. You just corn. Wow. Every day. Turn it on. Just corn. Just cream corn. I don't even mess with that stuff. You feel me? Next thing you know, you're in a space suit next to Mace, asking him if he want corn. He don't even eat that stuff. He don't even eat popcorn. See what I'm saying? You just all over the place. Corn balls, corn pops, listen, anything, corn flakes, we don't even want it. Just because you.
Yo, I want to say big up to all the old MCs, all the old ones like Rakim and, you know, like all the other ones like Ghostface and even Raekwon and all
L72, what up?
All the MCs out there, and then even the underground MCs like you know, like
Lords of the Underground.
Yeah, Lords of the Underground, and you know
Foosh
Nickens and like these other dudes.
Funk Dude.
You know, these youngsters like
I don't
Chief
know.
Keef
that's
and all
the problem.
Them dudes.
See,
I know them dudes, man. No. I gotta give big up to them because they do it for hip hop.
They not doing nothing for hip hop. They diminishing hip hop. Yeah, man.
Yo,
these niggas is out there doing things beyond hip hop, man. When I came in the game, it was just
as long as it's in the hip hop section of the record store, we gotta say.
All thing I know is that they found the way.
It rhymes.
They found the way.
It rhymes. I know you just as long as it rhymes, man. As long as it rhymes. You just
They
gotta
sound
listen.
delusional. Number one.
I know
They
whatever they talking about, it doesn't matter. But
They
you
sound
gotta,
broke.
you gotta listen to it. And
I
you
don't
just-
listen to it. I mean, let me tell you something. I commend it,
You gotta just.
but once I realize what he getting at, I know he ain't gonna be
I know.
around for 6 months.
Nah, it's
He's not gonna be around
that.
for 6
It's-
months after he make that one hit wonder.
I know.
Look what happened to Pop Smoke.
But take it for what it is. It's a one-hit wonder, and then after that, yo, just don't.
Nah, man.
The thing is,
It's
if I could
supposed
just
to
say
be-
the song, then you'd
This
be
is-
like, all right.
He said, yeah, a lot of them have crazy tunes. Yeah, they done
Crazy
stole some
tunes.
type of vibe from a rain dance Indian warrior, right? Because that's all that drill music reminds me of.
Yeah, some of the
old
drills is kind
warrior
of
slave dance.
It's wild out. Yeah, it's kind of.
So-
I don't like it. But some of
if
it,
I said,
I'd be like,
yo,
all right. At least he letting out.
yo, he sound if like Dana Dane
But it's just a
and
style.
Slick Rick,
It's
right?
just-
Two guys got the same voice. Both of them dudes is from the same town somewhere out in England. One name is Dana Dane, one name is Slick Rick.
Right.
Slick Rick caught a bigger break than Dana Dane. But Dana Dane was hot with Nightmares of the Night. You know what I'm saying? That was fire. Not original. We all, you know what I'm saying, a few are formed. Yeah. So, but Slick Rick caught a break, but Slick Rick didn't bother him because he didn't have an eye patch. But he had the same swag. He wore the Bally's, he wore the Kangos, he was fly, he had the gold chains. Then you had, what's that other dude? I ain't trying to hear that. I got him, man. Special K. You know what I'm saying? Special K was who he was like? More like Lord Finesse. You know what I'm saying?
Candyman.
Huh?
He was like Candyman.
Who?
Candyman.
Nah, I don't know about Candyman. What Candyman?
You don't know Candyman?
Who? What up, Ian Maxwell?
Once
Positive
I
K.
get
Yeah.
my hands on you.
Positive K. Peace, Lord. Positive
Ooh,
K.
boy, I love you so. Never, never, never wanna let you go.
Oh, that's him?
Hope you feel the
See,
same way too.
They ain't say no problems with him.
Girl, I do.
Lord Finesse ain't complain about it, right? Lord Finesse ain't complain about it. Positive K. You remember Positive K?
I think I remember this guy. Yeah.
Big up to Air Maxwell.
I gotta
for
hear the
Phil.
music. That's why.
So, in that classic, I don't know about them. So when Dana Dane did his thing, Slick said, "All right, that's cool, no problem." He didn't sound like them. So today's music, them dudes over there, you say, man, it sounds slick, it sounds good, but it ain't no merit. You know what I mean? It's just one classroom of special ed kids dancing around with a substitute teacher who just sitting there waiting for the bell to ring so them niggas get up out there to go in the schoolyard and dance around again. It's terrible. But in our John, we had special substitute teachers. We had to put that calligraphy down. Like, yo, script, penmanship, read 10 paragraphs, write a 100 essay. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? Give me a 50 word essay. You know what I mean? 50 words. Niggas be in there quick, writing it down fast. You know what I mean? So we got those guys. So now we got Das Effect, right? Who you gonna say? Okay, the Fruits niggas.
Right.
Das Effects ain't say nothing when the Fruits niggas came out. They was spitting fast too.
Right.
They ain't say
That's
nothing.
facts is another one.
They said, okay, cool.
Underground.
That's a classroom. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a classroom.
But they was still. I mean, you know, they was commercial and underground. That's facts.
All right, what about PM Dawn
PM Dawn is like
and X
that's
Clan?
underground, man. For
See,
real.
PM Dawn and X Clan,
X Clan is
they
like,
had their little beef.
Oh yeah.
But because X Clan was like, yo, we conscious, they conscious, but somebody twitched it, made PM Dawn and X Clan Professor X, you know what I'm saying, Brother X, AIP. Now, Arrested Development going up against, what's that, Good Vibration? What was their name?
Fuji's?
Two. Yeah, him.
No, yeah, Fuji's. Yeah, the Fuji's.
See, we said, okay, that's a different
Lost my
classroom.
finger. That's,
Yeah, that's a different classroom. It was uppity. It was great.
No.
It was excellent. So we had real teachers who was substitute teaching and showing us how to initiate that work. You know what I mean?
Right.
Today's work is not nurtured, is what I'm saying.
Nah, it's just because nobody want to do the old thing no more. Everybody doing they want to do their own thing now in hip hop.
Which is cool.
They got their own style, their own thing. They say, nah,
that's cool.
We'll keep the name of hip hop and all that, but
yeah, that's cool.
All they want to do is say, as long as it rhymes and all that is good, and that's the standard, of course. But then they say like, yo, it's got to be something like, yo, what we trying to do is the whole concept behind it is like, it's like now we ain't playing.
Yeah, computers.
Like, you know, computers, you know, AI and all that.
Yeah. Well, not really stuff. AI, just computers.
Yeah,
before the AI.
It's
AI was
the
already
same thing.
Yeah, basically. Almost.
Same thing. It's mechanized crap. Technology is the same thing.
But it gives it gift. It gives it gift and its curse. Like how hip hop is, okay? Because if you're a fan over there of Kool G Rap and NWA, you know, so you'll have to be like saying to yourself, you know, wow, you're gonna have that's lyrical warfare all day. You listening to nothing but lyrical warfare from both sides. So now you go pick up something to write. It's going to be their classroom.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if you go to Rakim and KRS-One, you're going to be in another classroom. Now you're going to pick up your pen. You're going to be like that. Because now you got something to think about because they gave you something to think about. Like Granddaddy IU, AIP to him.
Yeah, well,
he was nice.
I wouldn't want to hurt you now, but you ever had a lot to think about in your life?
Huh?
I wouldn't want to hurt you right now, but you ever had a lot to think about right in your life?
Who?
A lot to think about.
Nah, I don't want to. All I know is that I do my reflection and I sit back and I think about the connection. Okay. Everything else is like, leave it alone for what? If you ain't interceding after your work hours, then you got a lot to worry about. I try not to go past my work hours because some things is not my pay grade.
Right.
It ain't above my pay grade. It ain't my pay grade.
Basically, you're saying you spend certain hours doing nothing.
Yeah, he is the most sample. Yeah, it ain't my pay grade to stay after hours. My bank will probably tell you might have to give extra euros or something. You know what I mean? Turn it into to dollars, US dollars. Because we on a certain schedule. But I don't put none of that stuff in my memory bank no more. I remember I used to do that when I was homeless. I used to think a lot. Especially when I was dealing with certain religious ideas. And playing with those religious ideas, man, is very, very is excellent, number one. And number two,
yeah, you know,
strong. But I thought for me, it was making me weak. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like it was something more than just being with you talking about that God.
That's what Jesus was out to break out the rabbis. Like,
I didn't care who was
arguing with the rabbis.
I didn't want to deal with it no more.
It's good.
I felt like it was too much.
He was 12, although you were probably like about like.
Oh.
Jesus was 12 when he was arguing with the rabbis, and then he cursed out his moms and all that.
I know I spoke out the cradle like he spoke out the cradle.
Black Jesus, yeah.
But he didn't complain when I spoke. The same thing goes for the babies and the thing.
Yeah, we got some Miss Bryant. Yeah, you know.
They crying. They not complaining that he crying over there. He crying too. They all in the same chamber. Why he crying over there? Let me cry too. That's why they all be in there crying. One of them just be sitting back like, oh, that's what this noise is? I don't want to be yelling like that. Some babies just be sitting back.
Right.
Yeah. The rest of them be sitting back, looking at whatever they looking at. One cry. The other one want to know what's going on. They all crying. That's the language. They rapping. They MCing. It sounds noisy to you, but the babies is MCing.
But why? How come Pac got killed for cursing out his mother?
Who?
They said, yo, Pac may have gotten cursed. He may have gotten killed for cursing out his mother and
I
all
don't
that.
know.
And spreading
We don't
out
know
her
about
business.
that. I don't
He
care
said
about
a love song and all that to his mother.
We don't
and all
know
that.
nothing about that.
But he was making a lot of.
We don't really
making,
care about it.
He said that he was making money off of curse words.
Nobody know about that. I don't really care about if he did that. My mother would have stuck a harpoon in my mouth if I'd have uttered any word if it wasn't Miss Evans. I would have got a harpoon.
But she
would have javeled the harpoon.
But she could.
As soon as I'd have lifted up the spoon, a harpoon would have went in my mouth along with the spoon. If I had uttered a word saying something disrespectful to my mother, I don't know about these niggas. That's what I'm saying. This microwave shit, man. These niggas is not over the stove and not over the fucking.
You don't think she could do that now?
Fire. Plus, come on, man. You'd be surprised, man.
Well, all right.
I seen the lady lift up a car tire, tractor trailer car tire. Nigga, you can't lift that shit up, man. You can't lift that shit up right now. Go lift a tractor trailer car tire right now. Let alone you can't even lift a car tire. Them shits is heavy. You gotta roll that motherfucker. I remember they used to have me pick up car tires in the Navy SEAL class, running up and down with car tires. You know, you used to get on those that swing.
Why wouldn't you be able to
Them shits is heavy when you get on the swing and they hit you.
I could pick
You know
up
the car tire
tire.
swings? Huh?
No, I could pick up a car tire. Of course I
Can't pick
can.
up a car tire. Man.
Why
Stop
not?
it, man. Them shits is about. Come on,
They're
man.
like about what, 20 pounds, maybe at most
We
15,
talking about
18 pounds.
that's rubber.
A rubber. That's
Nah,
what it
that's-
is. And with the metal in there.
Not without the metal.
Even with the metal, it's
No, you can't carry no car tire.
with the metal, I still take
Nah,
with the
get out
metal.
of here, man. I can't. I
It's
don't
like
think,
another 5 pounds.
Nah, you
25
talking
pounds.
about bike tires. You can lift that. Yeah, like 10 speed.
Man, y'all lift that
fucking
thing.
BMX
It's easy.
bikes.
I
BMX
worked around
bikes and
cars.
shit.
Hemp, I worked around cars, man. I'm telling
When
you.
I was working in mechanics,
I did that too.
we had the roller tire. That's how heavy they were. Them old
You rolling them, man. I'm
Buicks
picking them up and rolling them.
and
And
goddamn
kicking
Cadillac
them, man.
tires. You can't lift them shits. Let alone tractor trailer.
Doing all kinds
Get
of
out.
things
They,
to
them shits be in the gym and them niggas be
spinning them like
lifting them
basketball,
things.
like I'm a globetrotter with them.
man.
Like,
Yo, car tires, them things are heavy. I ain't lifting them because they used to have us carry them things is about 75 pounds, man. Them things about 75 pounds. You got 4 of them. That's a lot of weight. Then you talking about chocolate trailer tires too? Oh man, you definitely ain't carrying that. You're gonna have to get Juggernaut. He the only one that can carry that. And Silverbacks and Land Rover Gorillas. Land Rovers. No, what they call them? What's the other gorillas? The Land Rover. What they call them? Land Rovers? Is they the Land? They're underneath the Silverback.
Yeah. El Dorado?
Nah, they're not no Eldorado. Come on. They call, what they call it?
Land Cruiser.
Landbacks. Listen, they're the cousins of the Silverback.
Outback.
Nah. I'm talking about the gorilla family. Not the black gorilla family. But these guys, they under the Silverbacks. I'm talking about the strongest gorilla in the world.
All the gorillas.
Silverback.
That's still my cars.
Nah, Silverback. They're the only ones that could pop car tires. Like 2 of them together pulling it, they can break it. A tractor trailer car tire.
I ain't fucking with them.
You make a tractor trailer car tire out of fruits, stuff that they like, it's over. It's over. I'm telling you, they're popping. If you make the same material, like
I've seen a couple of them in the streets in New York City, probably.
You better run. You better run.
Yeah.
But first and foremost, those primates ain't thinking about you.
Okay. What are you thinking about, bananas?
Yeah, they just standing up. They just want to know what's up. He said Grand Wizard Theodore came with scratching first public. 1970. Cash grab. I appreciate that. L72, no doubt. Because, yeah, we remember scratching. I remember trying to do it on my little thing like that back in the day. I used to love the sound of that shit. And you had a good rhythm. It was nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, yeah, don't play with them gorillas, man.
Itchy,
I don't even think they need to be in no zoo. I don't think they need to be in no zoo. I think they need to be right there. Because when they bang on their chest, it's a threat.
Oh, yeah. That means that they want to beat your ass. And that chest is powerful. Yeah. That
chest is like Teflon. It can stop 12 gauge. Word of mother.
Oh, damn.
Their chest is that strong, son. You gotta trap them niggas.
That's probably why Pac was hard to kill. He was a monkey ass.
I don't know if you gotta trap them niggas. Yeah, great sound.
But like, you know, one thing I do.
It sounds like
I shoot him in the balls to be alright, yo. Like Biggie got shot in his balls, so he be alright.
Listen, did you ever hear how the African drum be sounding when they go? That's how the silverbacks hit their chest, man. You can't hit your chest like that. If you was to hit your chest like a silverback gorilla, you'll hurt, you'll break your chest cavity. Them guys are made for that type of work.
Okay.
I don't know what God put them on earth for, because every animal got a special technique for something.
You know,
I don't know.
It's not really earth. It's more like hell. Africa's hell, by the way. It's the hottest place on earth, so it's hell.
Because it's the closest to the sun.
Yeah, it's hell. That's why India's around there too, but that's where you got monkeys there too.
I mean,
you've been more gorillas over there in Africa.
Yeah, you've been there. So
Africa, yeah, I'm telling you, man, hell. It's not no earthly place, man. It's not. You get dinosaurs that chill in Africa, like dinosaur beings from the prehistoric days are still around in Africa over there. And I'm telling you, it's not that it's not.
I wouldn't trust the African waters. I wouldn't trust the African.
They got like these type of fish that like they're so animalistic though, and so wild. They got big jaws, and they
are called piranhas.
Just little fish, but little piranhas, but they're the big ones in Africa.
For river monsters.
And they will river monsters, right. I think that's what they call them. And they will jump out at you right when you're in your boat. They jump out. And, you gotta catch them if you want to eat something, I guess. You know what I'm saying? You want to eat, but they'll eat you.
Stay out of the African waters.
They could eat you.
Don't play.
It's like,
Let me tell you something. Little baby alligators is real too. The little baby crocs, they real. I seen them. Niggas took them shits for pets, and it didn't grow. They got it out in time after he got bit. I said, see, why the fuck you want to play with some reptilian like that? That is not supposed to be in our vicinity, nigga. Get that shit. I don't know how he. I said, look, the best way you could do it, we go to the pet store and cover it up, right on it with a white sheet, say alligator, baby. That's the best way you could do it. You could go to jail for doing something like that. You snatched the egg from out of safari land, put it inside an egg container, told those people that's your egg for lunch and dinner. It was an alligator egg. You brought it all the way home and tried to nurture it. The motherfucker didn't know who you are. He was making those little noises. You ain't know what to do for him. You tried to feed him. I don't even think
Oh
alligators
my
suck
goodness!
titties.
You telling me you actually encounter people?
Alligators don't suck titties. Nah, they don't drink milk. Nah, they come right out the womb eating. They come right out the womb eating. They don't suck titties. Sharks too, they don't suck titties. Whales, they don't suck titties. All these motherfuckers is out, they out to get you. You know what I'm saying? They don't suck titties. Nah, snakes, they don't suck titties. They ain't got time to be sucking no titties. Let's go out there and get yours. You understand? Birds, they don't suck titties. They eat right out the gate. Mama come bring him a fucking fly big as an eyeglass case. I don't know how the fuck he get it down his throat. No Ron Savage, no Diddy. I don't know how the hell that fly or bug get down his mouth. I be watching, I said, God damn, what the fur on it and all that. I'm like, this is amazing. With the wings and everything. They got a special digestive system. That's amazing. That's amazing work. This been amazing work for an hour and 4 minutes. Told you we came to work, man. Appreciate L72 for holding the conversation down with us. You already know, man. Big up to the Zest Squad in the background chilling. Everybody else in the building chilling. This been 11:52 worth of work, 11:48 worth of work. It was good. Other than that, we're gonna be outside conversating again tomorrow. You know what I'm doing. I got that Sunday service coming out. Word up. Got that Sunday service. You gave Kanye West Sunday service, and then he turned Clan on you, son. Huh? See that? Yeah. Yep. Gave him all that money at Sunday service. What he gave him? A Klan suit. And then the Klan, what they told you, got mashed up out there playing around in some town. It was quick. It was a quick news. It's day 15 right now. They're gonna do Diddy day 26 like his group. That's how long the trial gonna last. Day 26. Remember that group he had, day 26? Yeah, they gonna play Diddy like that, man. Just know that I told you first. That day 26, man. You know what I'm saying? It's called Diddy day 26, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how long that trial gonna last. OJ trial lasts for about like almost, I think, what, 2 months, something like that? Huh? The OJ trial, how long the OJ trial last?
It only lasted for about 2 months.
Something like that, right?
1 or 2 months.
Yeah, this is gonna be day 26. By day 26, it'll get wrapped up. Just like the group that he had, you heard? Not just coming right off the rhyme set, man. Yo, this is Durack Doom Balls, man. This is Sage Brothers. We did an hour and 5 minutes, man. We will hold it down with this Saturday night. What time is it?
The O.J. Simpson case is still going on, though.
I mean, literally, technically.
Yeah.
But I don't know. All of them gone. He's gone. Johnny gone. You know what I mean? Anybody left, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody done got paid off that, slaved off that, man. It was crazy out there, right?
Yeah.
Straight up and down. Yo, salute. Air Maxwell, appreciate you coming.
Yeah.
Philly in the building. Be back outside when we be back outside. Yeah.